Today's session is about understanding the different ways learning happens in the workplace, and how those methods support both personal growth and organizational success. We'll explore three main approaches: formal, non-formal, and informal learning. You'll see how each works, the situations they suit best, and how they can be delivered, from structured courses to everyday knowledge sharing. By the end, you'll understand not only the differences between these methods, but also how combining them can build a stronger, more adaptable workforce. Formal learning is the planned, structured kind. It takes place in courses or programs with clear objectives, often leading to a recognized qualification. Think of a certificate for, a compliance course, or an apprenticeship. The content is carefully designed, the delivery is consistent, and the outcomes are measurable. Informal learning, in contrast, is much more organic. It's the knowledge you gain through your day-to-day work and life experiences. It might come from shadowing a colleague, figuring something out through trial and error, or discussing ideas in a team meeting. Both are essential. Formal learning ensures accuracy and consistency, while informal learning allows you to adapt quickly and learn on the go. Formal learning is a structured approach to education. It's built around a clear set of goals, a written curriculum, and a planned way of delivering content so every learner follows the same pathway. The purpose of formal learning is to provide qualifications that are recognized by state, national, or even international authorities, as well as by industry and business bodies. This gives learners credentials that can be used for career progression, further study, or meeting regulatory requirements. It covers familiar areas like primary and secondary schooling, vocational education and training, VET, higher education, and adult or youth education programs. Each of these sectors operates within established standards to make sure the knowledge and skills taught meet recognized benchmarks. The outcomes of formal learning can range from broad general education to specialized vocational, technical, or professional expertise. Whether you're learning trade skills, building business knowledge, or gaining technical competencies, the structured nature of formal learning ensures consistency and reliability in what's taught and assessed. Efficient learning is about achieving strong results in skills or knowledge tests. It's proof that you've mastered what you set out to learn. These results often lead to formal certificates, licenses, or other recognized qualifications. Such qualifications can open doors. They can help you secure a job, earn a promotion, or change career direction. They can also give you the credentials needed to start or grow a business, or to continue with further studies. In short, efficient learning isn't just about passing a test. It's about turning proven skills into real opportunities. Formal learning can be adapted to suit many different situations, whether you're teaching a large group, a small team, or an individual. It might involve teachers working directly with students in a classroom, guiding discussions, and supporting practice. It can also happen through on-the-job training, such as apprenticeships, where the learning is embedded into real work tasks. Some people learn best through self-paced study, working through materials with occasional guidance. Others benefit from a mix, part direct teaching, part independent learning, so they can build skills with both structure and flexibility. Face-to-face learning can now take many forms. It might be traditional classroom teaching, but it can also involve using digital systems in computer labs, where teachers are on hand to give advice and answer questions. Video conferencing makes it possible to teach learners in different locations at the same time, delivering the same curriculum to everyone. This means that even if the group is spread out, they can still engage in real-time discussions and activities with the teacher's support. Distance education is another way to deliver formal learning, and it can still lead to recognized qualifications. Learners are provided with structured materials, in print or digital format, and work through them independently. The materials might follow a step-by-step method, guiding them through each stage of the learning. Teachers remain available for support and advice, but the learner takes more control over their pace and timing. This makes distance education ideal for people balancing study with work or other commitments. Non-formal learning is structured, with clear goals and objectives, but it's not usually linked to formal qualifications. It might take the form of workshops or short courses designed to build specific skills or knowledge. Completing a non-formal program can help someone progress in their career or personal development, even without a formal certificate. In workplaces, these sessions often take place outside regular duties, in a training room or separate learning space. Non-formal workshops are often used for very targeted purposes. They can help new staff adjust to the workplace environment, improve the technical or operational skills of experienced workers, or strengthen leadership and management abilities. For example, a short training session might prepare a team to work with a new piece of equipment, while a leadership workshop might equip supervisors with tools to manage teams more effectively. Informal learning is the most flexible of all. It's unstructured, and it usually isn't tied to a qualification. It happens naturally in the workplace, through observing others, listening, or having conversations with experienced colleagues. Organizations can still support it by creating opportunities such as coaching, mentoring, job rotation, or collaborative projects. Informal learning also happens through self-directed activities like reading, practicing a skill, or learning through trial and error. While it might not be measured formally, informal learning is often immediately relevant and can have a big impact on day-to-day performance. In the workplace, formal and informal learning are not opposites. They can work side by side. Each has its own benefits, and the real skill is knowing which to use in a given situation. A useful starting point is to ask one key question. Does this learning need to be measured? If the answer is yes, then formal learning is usually the best choice. For example, compliance training, onboarding new employees, developing technical work skills, or building soft skills and product knowledge. These are areas that directly affect company performance, and it's essential to know that every employee meets the required standard. Formal learning provides that certainty through clear objectives, structured delivery, and assessment. Informal learning comes into play when the information is helpful, but not critical to measure. It's ideal for encouraging discussion, sharing ideas, and supporting self-directed learning. For example, a team might share tips, experiences, or creative solutions during regular catch-ups. No one is tested on this knowledge, but it still adds value by improving how people work together and solve problems. Ultimately, the method you choose should fit your organization's goals, but the most important thing is to make learning a priority. When employees feel supported in their development, whether it's through structured programs or everyday learning, it's a positive step for the business. We've explored formal, non-formal, and informal learning, looking at what they involve, how they're delivered, and when to use each. The real strength lies in using the right method for the right purpose, and in combining approaches when it makes sense. When learning is seen as a priority, in all its forms, organizations can build capable, confident teams ready to meet today's challenges and adapt to tomorrow's opportunities.